Good evening, everyone. I would like to warmly welcome you to the Hope Star Awards 2021. Firstly, I would like to say a big thank you to DJ Lakota. They are a great example of the vast student talent we have here at Liverpool Hope, and there'll be much more of this later on in the evening. For the academics that are here in front of us, we thought it was only appropriate to give you a little taste as to what student night on a Friday night is like in Liverpool city centre. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. A little bit of housekeeping first. In order to see the screen a little bit larger than some of you probably are, if you press the three dots on the right hand side, and if you press pin, and that will automatically make this screen bigger, and you should be able to see us a little bit better, if you want to, that is. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Harry Pierce, the President of Liverpool Hope Students' Union, and it's my job in particular to bring together all aspects of the Student Union and ensure that me and my team are representing the needs of the student cohort here at Liverpool Hope. Despite us not having many students or staff here on campus currently, the university is still up and running, albeit online, and the tremendous work of our staff and students is still taking place. And this award ceremony is our way of recognising the great work that is done by staff and students to make our university such a wonderful place to study and work. As you know, it has been the most unusual and difficult of years. We have all had to quickly adapt to a new way of learning, teaching, socialising, and living as a whole. More importantly, and to our benefit, I believe, we have learnt the importance of the community and support bases that we have around us. Our Hope community to me is quite simply amazing. The office managers, academic and support staff, our senior leaders, the maintenance team, the cleaning team, the canteen staff, colleagues in learning support, colleagues in student development and wellbeing, residential life and careers all form a part of our community and all have worked incredibly hard this year to keep the university running online. I would like to thank all of those staff and students who have ensured that our virtual university experience is as near to our physical university experience as possible. At times, I'm sure we can say that it has been challenging. However, the hard work and dedication of all involved has helped ensure that everything runs as smoothly as possible. Thanks also go to the staff at the university who have helped us with this event this evening, especially thanks to the design team, IT, David Albridge, and of course, Dr. Penny Horn, our Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Student Life and Learning. Without all your hard work and support, we wouldn't have been able to go ahead with the event this year. As a university, we aspire to be welcoming, hospitable, and a caring community. 412 people have been nominated across the 13 categories, and I'm really proud to say that I have sat and read through each and every one with a huge smile on my face, and felt proud not only to be a part of the Hope community, but also proud to represent the students here. Also, incredibly proud that despite COVID restrictions and being in the midst of a global pandemic, our community spirit is clearly still so strong. It's so encouraging to see the impact staff have had on students and the impact that many of our students have had on both our Hope community and our extended local community. It was also incredibly difficult for the steering group to choose tonight's winners. This is why I would like to give a big thank you to our judging panel. Sally Wills, our Vice President of Community and Welfare, Aaron Gibson, our Chair of Executive Council, and Karim Dar, our Union Development Manager. I really appreciate all of your work there, looking at those careful considerations. Lastly, I often get asked why I decided to become the President of Liverpool Hope. And I feel this is a good platform maybe to provide a response to that. And it's quite simple, because of the missions and the values of the university, namely welcoming all who seek a sound higher education. It's such a pleasure to represent such a diverse group of students and work with such a wonderful group of staff members. I also often get asked by my friends what it is I actually do, but we'll not get into that this evening. Before we begin to announce our winners this evening, I would like to hand you over to Dr. Penny Horn, our Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Student Life and Learning, who would like to say a few words. Thank you, Penny.
Thank you and good evening. This is a wonderful occasion. I enjoy it every single year. Every single year I come to the Star Awards and I think, what a wonderful thing we do here. What a wonderful group of students we have, how lucky we are at Hope. And also what a wonderful group of staff we have who look after those students in all manner of ways. I think the other thing to say is this evening is run by the Student Union, and we should take a minute to thank the Student Union for that. So Student Union have been fantastic this year. They've taken care of all of our students, they've supported, they've encouraged, they've run hundreds of events, they've been there for all of you students and for all of us staff. And I think a big thank you is due to everybody who's here, who you can't see behind the scenes, and everybody who's worked so hard, both on this event and through the whole of the year. They are a great team, and you should be proud of them. I think we could all agree that this year has been a bit different. It certainly wasn't what we were expecting this time last year, or even what we were expecting in September. But it has been a really challenging and difficult year for all of us. For everybody. I've heard from so many of you students personally. You've shared your triumphs with me, you've shared your thoughts, you've shared your challenges, and that's been a huge privilege. And I've seen how my staff colleagues have reacted to that and helped and gone over and above. I've also seen how your student friends and colleagues have worked with you through those challenges. It's been such a privilege to see all of that, and I thank every last one of you. So everything you hear and everything you see this evening needs to be taken in that context. It's been an incredibly challenging year, and it shows you that even the darkest times, the hope stars shine. We've had our freedom constrained this year. We've missed our friends, we've missed our relatives. We've had to teach or be taught online. We've had to support you online, and that's been a challenge for the support services. We've had to find alternatives for sport and clubs and societies and for ways of talking to students and hearing your voice. We've had caring responsibilities. We've had children at home. We've had jobs on the front line, preventing COVID. Some of us have had no jobs. Some of us have had other challenges in our lives. Some of us have had very demanding pets. Some of us have been ill. Some of us have had friends who've been ill. Some of us who've had family members who've been ill. Most sadly of all, there's been much grief and loss. We've lost members of our families, we've lost friends, and we've lost members of the Hope community, including a student who we lost this week, which has caused great sadness amongst us all. We keep these individuals in our hearts. We miss them, and they'll always be remembered as part of the Hope community. But keeping all of this in our minds and not forgetting it, this is a night of celebration. This is the night of the Hope stars. I had a long think about stars when I came in this evening. I was thinking about when I first came to Hope, a long time ago now, I used to teach biology. We used to go on field trips, and my favourite field trip was to go to Cumbria. And at night in Cumbria, when all the lights are turned off, there's a huge carpet of stars, far more than you see at Hope Park. Lots and lots of stars. The whole sky is covered with them. It's quite magical. And that made me think about stars more generally. Do you know that the nearest star you can see is called Proxima Centauri, and it's 4.24 light years away? That's 5.88 trillion miles, and yet you see that as the brightest star in the sky. The farthest star in the sky is called Icarus. It was found by the Hubble telescope. It's 5 billion light years from Earth. I tried to work out the number of miles that was, and I gave up. There were too many noughts. And the thing is, there are hundreds of thousands of stars in between that, and hundreds of thousands of stars that shine very differently, but they're all there, and they shine brightly to somewhere in the universe. So some hope stars are very close by, and some hope stars are more difficult to see, but they're all out there. The beauty of these awards is that they recognise not only the stars who shine brightly and you see every day, but also the ones who may be slightly further away or shine in a different way. Why are these stars important? Well, most of you know that I've got a real passion for the sea and for boats, and so of course the first thing I say is that you can navigate by the stars. And these hope stars allow us to navigate our way through the world. I might also say that stars are important because they give us light and heat, and the world would just be a rock if it wasn't for the sun, who's our star. I'd also say that stars are inspirational. They've inspired artists and poets and writers to produce all sorts of wonderful art. So it's great. Stars help you navigate, they nurture you, they inspire you, and that's what our Hope Stars do that we're going to celebrate tonight. These people provide inspiration, direction, and sustenance to our community, and we're very proud of them. But let's remember, some do it in the foreground and some do it shining quietly in the background. So I'd like to thank all the staff and students who we'll see tonight for their contribution to the Hope community, and I'd like to celebrate with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Horn, for those words of encouragement. We have a very busy evening ahead, so let's move straight on to our first set of awards, our Student Awards. These will be presented by our wonderful Vice President of Community and Welfare, Sally Wills.
Thank you, Harry, and hello, everyone. So, firstly, I'll explain how this evening's ceremony will work. For each award, we have included honourable mentions, which are those nominations that deserve the credit and came very close to winning the award. This will be followed by the winner. We will now make a formal start on our student awards. So our first award this evening is the Outstanding Contribution to Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Award. The Students' Union is proud of our achievements in tackling discrimination and fighting for social justice. However, our campaigns rely heavily on our student supporting the principles of equality and diversity. In every year, there are a few students who go above and beyond and become real champions for inclusivity. Honourable mentions for this award go to Louisa Patterson-Brown for support shown to students making up our BME community, and to Abigail Lavers for support and dedication to both the British Sign Language Society and Disability Studies Society. And the winner of this award tonight is Nicola Howard. For the support she has shown to mature students. Our next student award is for the most inspirational student. Whether it is volunteering in the local community, supporting their peers, or overcoming personal barriers to achieve academic excellence, we have many brilliant, inspiring students at Hope. We received a raft of amazing nominations for this, and firstly would like to advise the following honourable mentions. Poppy Eusden for supporting those that are struggling with the course she studies. Ifan Dafid for commitment as a Nightline member for many years, volunteering his free and spare time and training up new volunteers. And Sarah Clark for supporting the most vulnerable during the pandemic in her position as a key worker and always having a positive attitude. And the winner for Most Inspirational Student of the Year goes to Louise Lacey for her hard work. Oh, sorry, Louise, you deserve a clap. For your hard work, dedication, and commitment to getting your degree done during a difficult personal time. Finally, our last student award is the Course Representative of the Year award. The Students' Union have trained up and supported 250 course representatives this year. Course representatives are a vital way to improve the learning experience of all students. They provide valuable feedback to academics and enhance student voice. The Course Representative Award goes to that student who has provided excellent service to their cohort and improved the learner experience for their fellow students. Honourable mentions for this award are as follows. Daniel Shankland for commitment to ensuring everything on his course runs as smoothly as possible. And Megan Rowley for going above and beyond to offer support to her course peers and representing their needs and requirements. And the overall winner is John Raftery for always looking on the brighter side and encouraging others to do the same. Right, now we're going to have a short comfort break for a few minutes where we're going to be entertained by a fabulous Hope singer, Megan Jones, and following that we move on to our staff awards, where we thank all those staff who make Hope University a fantastic place to study. Thank you.
I suppose the only good thing with technology is it's good when it works, but don't worry, sit tight. I'm not going to do an acoustic cover. I think we just move on to the next section. So our next section then is the awards for our wonderful staff members. Now, fingers crossed, we should actually have a video from Dr. John Bennett, the Director of Teaching and Learning, as we come into this part. Well, we can come back to that, that's fine. So the first of the awards for our staff members is the Innovation Award. And we all learn best when information is presented in fun, dynamic and imaginative ways. And this award goes to the staff member or a teaching staff member who has come up with creative teaching styles that fully engage students. Innovation Award honourable mentions go to Joanne Lewis for her weekly smile emails. As you can see here, the students have said they do exactly what it says on the tin and make the students smile. Sandra Heat for personally delivering art materials to students on the secondary PGCE course, going above and beyond to ensure students were able to study. However, the winner of the Staff Innovation Award goes to Nicholas Garren for developing a party room and virtual pub during seminars, giving first year students in particular the opportunity to get to know course peers and develop relationships within their course. I think we could all do going to the actual pub after this, never mind a virtual pub. So the next award for our staff members is the Student Opportunities Award. And Hope University is quite rightly proud of its graduate employment record. And that would not be possible if it wasn't for the excellent work undertaken by staff members to support employability. And this award recognises the staff member who has put students on the right path to a very successful career. And we would like to advise, after careful consideration, that the following deserve an honourable mention. Richard Webb, for providing students with the chance to learn vital skills and gain vital experience, enabling them to be able to go on and present at formal conferences. Harriet Patterson, for always having time to talk to students about future career options, course-related queries, and further education, always encouraging students to always aim for the very best. However, I'm delighted to report that the winner of Student Opportunities Award 2021 is Chris Biggs, for always providing excellent careers advice and going the extra mile to look into options for students and often giving students back a sense of confidence that they previously lost at a very anxious time. Our next award is a Supportive Tutor Award. And this award is presented to the academic staff member who has provided the best support and encouragement to their student in the most difficult of years. A special honourable mention goes to Anna Pereira for always being on hand to support and listen, always willing to help students to understand what is being taught in class and always going that extra mile to ensure students do fully understand what they are being taught. And Marie Caslin, for being with students every step of the way. And I quote here what a student actually said about Marie. Encouraging, always checking in, always motivating and inspiring with her kindness that exceeds every expectation. However, the winner for the Supportive Tutor Award goes to Laura Waite. Now, Laura, I think you almost broke the record, actually, as to how many times somebody was nominated, so well done. But the particular comment that we were really interested in was this one here. So always bringing a positive energy and teaching strategy to the class, and being supportive and encouraging, and always being on hand to offer further support and advice. So congratulations, Laura. Our next award for the staff members is a Supportive Staff Award. And as stated earlier on in my speech, our Hope community is much more than just a group of academics. It's also staff members that aren't academics, and whether it's those who provide advice and guidance in the SDW team or the estates who maintain such a beautiful campus. So this award is for a supportive staff member that goes that extra mile. Again, we were spoilt for choice in this category, and we would like to advise that the following receive an honourable mention. Rob Cunningham, for always having a proactive attitude and always being happy to help, doing more than he is ever required to do to assist our students. Niall Doherty, for always being there to assist, guide, listen and support students, and always making sure that things are taken care of to prevent students feeling anxious and disheartened. Congratulations. I'm delighted, however, to report that the winner of this award for 2021 goes to Anne-Marie Isherwood. And same again here, this is a quote from one of the students. Always being accommodating to student concerns, questions and worries. always having all the time in the world to really listen, ensure, and understand that she understands students as an individual, a kind and warm individual who has a true passion for supporting students. So congratulations, Anne-Marie. Our next award is the Thinkers Award, and this award goes to a staff member who creates an intellectually challenging environment and educational diet. We all know this is the key to a great learning experience. Our Thinkers Award acknowledges those staff members who have pushed students into achieving their full academic potential. The honourable mentions for this award are Joanne Lewis, for always using creative and challenging methods of learning to keep students fully engaged. Yvonne Ward, for sharing her very own creative techniques for PGC trainee teachers to take away and use in their very own classroom. However, I'm delighted to announce that the winner of this award goes to John Tilson, for enabling students to push their analytic and abstract thought by purposely constructing classes so that all theories are fully explored and questions fully answered before students leave the classroom. Congratulations, John. Our next award for staff members is the Inspiration Award. Great teachers are not just those who impart knowledge, but also those who raise the horizons of their students. And this award is for a member of staff who has done just that. I think Hope is full of stories of students who have had their aspirations raised and become fully motivated by the work of our great staff. And the honourable mention from a huge list of nominations for the Inspiration Award are as follows. John Grant, for making learning fun and engaging, providing students with interactive ways of learning and varied teaching methods. Babs Anderson, for always pushing students to strive to do their best, providing them with the opportunity to go on and do whatever they may wish to do within their career. And the winner of the Inspiration Award 2021 goes to Tracy Ramsey, for inspiring students to do their very best and be the very best version of themselves, ensuring that Zoom classes are as close to the real thing as possible, and allowing students the opportunity to get to know peers on their course. And the same as Tracy, the same as Laura here, Tracy, you were nominated quite a few times, so congratulations. And I've touched quite a lot on this notion of community, and I think that's something that the university really do pride themselves in. So I think this next award is extremely relevant. So our next award is the Hope Community Hero Award. And this award is there to recognise a staff member who has made a significant contribution to keeping community spirit high and making the university a wonderful place to work and study. And as previously said, I think this has been really important this year more than ever. So honourable mentions for this award are Rose Diervaux, Laura Waite. So Rose for her work done within the service user group that ensures learning within our Hope community is part of a great calibre. And Laura Waite for her efforts to support and make welcome first year students and ensuring they have a taste of our Hope community despite not being here on campus. So congratulations both. However, I'm delighted to report that the winner of our Hope Community Hero for 2021 is Lily Nielsen. And another quote here from a student. So Lily is always inspiring students to keep going, providing them with resources to help them reflect and support their needs, building relationships of trust with students through a compassionate presence. Congratulations, Lily. Now, hopefully, we should be pausing for an entertainment break. Otherwise, I think one of us here will have to pick up the mic.
Good evening, folks. Hope you're all having a great night. Just like to say a big congratulations to anyone who's gotten an award so far. My name is Nathan Mobb, and I'm going to be playing for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to take us on a little music. Good evening, folks. Hope you're all having a great night. Just like to say a big congratulations to anyone who's gotten an award so far. My name is Nathan Mobb, and I'm going to be playing for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to take us on a little musical journey from the 70s to the 80s, the 90s to the noughties, right through till now. So hope you enjoy it. Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I, when you won't change the things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my word. Back it up's all you wanna do. You can go on away, go on away. You can call it another lonely day. You can go on away, go your own way. Yeah, little girl, is your daddy on? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. But tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Does he do to you the things that I do? Oh, got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes like songs you cannot be the edge and bone, put a 6-inch spot in the middle of my skull. Head night awake, bubble with the sheets soaking wet, and a freight train running through the middle of my head on you. Cocoon my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. She's electric. She's got a family full of eccentrics. She's done things I never expected, and I need more time. She's got a sister, and God only knows that I missed her. On the palm of her hand is a blister, and it's got nothing to do with me. And I want you to know I got my mind made up now, but I need more time. Yeah. And I want you to say, 'cause you know what I'm saying, but I need more time, 'cause I'll be you and you'll be me. Lots and lots for us to see, lots and lots for us to do. But she is electric and I'll be electric too. It's jealousy, turning sense into the sea, turning crucial lullaby, choking on your alibi. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny's calling 'cause I miss the bright side. Coming out of the kitchen, I'm doing just fine. I gotta be done because I want it all. Started off with a kiss, we didn't end up like this. It was only a kiss, no, it was only a kiss. Falling asleep, she's calling a cab. I'm having a smoke and she's taking a drive. I'm going to bed, my stomach is sick. It's all in my head, she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me know. I just can't look, it's killing me. It's taking control. Hey, jealousy, turning sense into the sea, turning cruising lullaby, choking on your alibi. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side. Cause I've heard that you're settled down, that you find the one that you're married now. I've heard that your dreams came true. Guess you gave me things I wouldn't get to you. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, couldn't fight it. Hope to see your face and that it would remind me that for me it isn't over. Yeah. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. And I wish nothing but the best for you too. Well, don't forget me, heartbreak. I remember you said, well, sometimes it lasts, you know, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts, you know, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Thanks very much, folks. My name's Nathan Moffat. You can get me on Instagram at Nate Moffat Music, or on Facebook at the same Nate Moffat Music. Please don't hesitate to give me a follow. I'm going to close out with one of my own songs now. It's a song I wrote after I moved home from Liverpool after a great 4 years at Liverpool Hope University.
Pack my bags up that day, not even knowing if I'd stay. I tried everything to run away, to pull me in, held me near. When I walked out to your pier, after my first year, so I set sail at last, knowing it's been a blast. Take me back where I belong. And how was I to know that my heart really had moved on, and I wanted to go back to my Liverpool home. So many times the memories should, it seems so strange to leave them there. But this journey's come to an end. You see, it's not too late to change your mind, but I know it's my time to move on. So I set sail at last, knowing it's been a blast. Take me back where I came from. How you shining on that my heart it hammered on, and wanting to go back to my Liverpool home.
Thanks very much, folks. Hope you have a great evening and enjoy the rest of the awards.
Thank you, Nathan. I think that you will agree that we have some really talented students here at Liverpool Hope, and I'm really pleased that they decided to get involved in this award ceremony this evening. We're just going to go back a little bit now and play the video message from Dr. John Bennett, our Director of Teaching and Learning, who's got a few words to say about our staff members. Thank you. Sorry, John, I feel really bad because I know that you're probably going to feel the worst out of everybody not being able to say a few words. So I do apologise, but I appreciate the crisp white shirt that you had on in the video, so thank you. So moving on then to our student group awards. And I'm going to hand you over to one of my other vice presidents, Ollie Smith, the Vice President of Sports and Activities. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry, and thank you, Moff, for such a great performance. I've been really privileged to watch Moff over the last few years on most Wednesdays. And yeah, it's always great fun, great entertainment, so thank you for doing that. Shame I couldn't see your lovely face, but you've got mine instead. So, on to the Student Group Awards. This is our final awards section to recognise the work done by our student groups. Our groups work very closely with myself, and it has been a very hard year at times, but I'd really like to thank you for persevering with me, and hopefully we'll have a very exciting final term. So the first award is the Fundraising Awards. With lockdown curtailing many of our usual social and sporting activities, many students have turned their attention in raising funds for good causes. We had some really strong submissions from both individual and student groups. And I'd like to say a massive thanks to everyone that has got involved with anything charity related this year. Yeah, I've been inundated with seeing stuff and requests, and it's great to see. Huge honourable mentions go to the Islamic Society, who raised over £2,000 during their fundraising charity week, which is a phenomenal effort, well done. And also to Ewan Stannard, who ran an impressive 150 miles in 30 days to raise over £700 for Alzheimer's Society. Rather you than me, mate, to be honest. And the winner of the Fundraising Award for 2021 is Cameron Sharp. Cameron's charity work is an inspiration to us all. I've worked closely with him this year, and he raised over £7,000 with the help of the men's rugby team and his friends and family for MNDA, which is Rob Burrows' charity. If you don't know about it, I'd recommend looking into it. It's really, really interesting, and they smashed it. We also have a second winner for this award. Now, it was hard to split them, I believe. And the second winner is Kieran Goodwin. During November, which is obviously the month of Movember, he raised over £1,500 and used all of our teams, the rugby team, women's football, netball, everyone got involved and backed the cause, which was amazing to see. So yeah, great work, Kieran, and well done to the pair of them. Thank you. And the next award is the Contribution to Inclusivity Award. We know that all of our groups make a special effort to make everyone feel welcome in their activities. However, there are some groups that have gone above and beyond to improve inclusivity in ensuring that all students are getting the most out of their participation and truly enhancing their time at Hope. The honourable mentions for the Group Inclusivity Prize are the Disability Studies Society, and I have a quote here. This society have continued to deliver online sessions to raise awareness on different types of disabilities, covering areas such as mental health. This society also aims to help students who are identified with special educational needs and how to seek support when needed. Great work, guys. And the second honourable mention goes to the British Sign Language Society. And I have another quote. This society has captions on Zoom every session and a BSL interpreter at every Zoom meeting. Every video they upload to their social media also has BSL features and captions. I've seen a lot of their work this year. Although it's been on social media, they've been such hard workers. It's been amazing to see. So yeah, thank you for that, guys. It's really appreciated. And the winner for contribution to the Inclusivity Award is the International Relations Society. This is a pretty new society, so it's amazing that they've achieved this, and I'm not surprised in any way. They've been working so hard. And I have a quote again. This society believes that international relations is the study of everyone's voice and experience in the world, and they've definitely helped improve the experience of a lot of our students here, so thank you and well done. Now on to the penultimate award. We move on to Society of the Year. Extracurricular activity and student-led societies are brilliant ways of demonstrating the extra value of university life. Whether it's hosting fundraisers, experiences, or looking out for student well-being, this award is for a society that has consistently provided members with great experiences over the year across all areas. Honourable mentions go to the International Relations Society and also to the British Sign Language Society. Well done, guys. And the Society of the Year Award for 2021 goes to the Drama Society. Despite the pandemic, the committee have provided a great environment to build lasting, long-time friendships. They've learned a lot of new skills, and they also create an open space to try out many new techniques. Thank you for all your hard work this year, guys. I've seen you active every single week with a different theme, so well done. I know it's been difficult. That's a really proud award that you should be buzzing about, I hope. And the final award, this is Sports Team of the Year Awards. Although no balls have been kicked this year, it doesn't mean that our teams have been idle. They all recognise the importance of physical well-being and how much it connects with mental well-being also, especially in such difficult times. As such, they have been engaging with students to maintain fitness and morale. I've been trying to get you very fit throughout the whole year, so thanks for taking part in a lot of it. I know a lot of it's been boring, and there's only so many home workouts we can do, but the gyms are back and we got there in the end. So there are two honourable mentions for Hope Sports Team of the Year. The first one is Women's Gaelic Football, and I have a quote here. It's a really lovely quote, actually. It provides girls from Ireland a safe place and a sense of normality when moving away from home. I think that's amazing. That's such an achievement to have. And I was with them on Tuesday when they started their training, maybe Monday. And they've always got great energy. I'd recommend any Irish students or anyone at all, if you just want to go and meet a good group of girls, our sport teams here are phenomenal. So get involved and message them. And the second honourable mention goes to the netball team. And I have another quote. I have been part of the netball team for 3 years, and it has been my favourite part of my university experience. For this, I believe it should be given recognition and celebrated. And further to this, I'd like to add that netball have been involved in everything I've ran this year. They've done challenges, teabag shots, press-ups, sit-ups, anything that I've asked, they've got involved with. So thank you for that, because it's kept me going a lot of times as well. And moving on to the Sport Team of the Year Award for 2021. The winner is Men's Rugby. They have had frequent socials, welcoming all first-year students and also helping them to get involved with amateur teams around the area and getting involved within the local community. They have raised over £6,000 for various charities throughout the year, and the team has also been the most active throughout the whole of the lockdown, getting in pretty much all of the challenges that I've set them, so I appreciate it, guys. So yeah, that concludes my section, and well done to all the teams and societies. Here's to a more active third term, and I'll hand back over to Harry.
Thank you very much, Ollie, and congratulations to all the winners. Now, there's one last award for this evening, and it's new, so this is the first time that this one has been presented, and that is the President's Award. And a bit of context, I think. So one of the main things that I actually enjoy about my job is obviously supporting our student cohort. But another thing that I enjoy is working so closely with academics from various departments to ensure that our students receive the highest possible standard of university experience. Another thing I really enjoy is the university's commitment to believing in a collegium, a place where students and staff work together, enjoying the benefits of a university environment in which we know one another and engage on a daily basis in discussion and in debate. Since starting presidency in July 2020, I have had the pleasure of being involved with a group of wonderful academics who have come together to look at ways of reducing the barriers particularly faced by disabled students. This group of academics have organised many communities of practice, hosting many discussions sharing examples of good practice and developing and discussing new ideas for our Hope community. Now, not only does this work fit in with the university's belief in a collegium, I think it's important to note that each academic does this off their own back and out of their own time, on top of all their other work commitments here within Liverpool Hope. And I'm honoured to be involved with this group, and I'm really excited to see the outcome and proposed future changes that will be formulated as a result of the work done by this group. I'm therefore delighted to present this first ever President's Award to the following academics. Caroline Pike, a senior member of the Learning Support Team. Marie Caslin, lecturer in Disability and Education Studies. Anna B. Pereira, lecturer in Disability Studies and Education. Jacqueline Whittle, Learning Support Advisor. And finally, El Paninki Smith, course designer from the Learning and Teaching Department. Congratulations. Now, I really do hope that you have enjoyed this evening, and minus all of the technical faults and things. Well, I really do hope you enjoyed this evening. And more importantly, I hope it's helped you realise sort of why I do enjoy being the president here at Liverpool Hope, because of the students that we've got here and because of the staff that we've got here. Now, hopefully, we can do this in person next year. And I think if we don't, Karim, I think we make a mental note not to bother doing it virtually. Or we change a few things, maybe. And I really do look forward to the day when all three of our campuses see a real buzz return. The classroom's full and the sports field busy again. So I think let's all remain hopeful that this will happen soon. Now, before we go, hopefully, the video from our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Pile, will play. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm delighted to be part of this event and thank you, Student President Harry Pierce, for inviting me to say a few words. It's been an extraordinary year, as you know, where all our plans about this academic year had to be laid aside because of the COVID virus. And we had to turn, of course, to online teaching, and we missed having you all on campus and doing the things we normally enjoy doing every day while on campus. It is cold comfort that what we had to do was done, of course, by every university, not just in Britain, but right across the world, as this terrible pestilence spread across the world and affected universities everywhere. So to stop at an event like this and to say thank you to your tutors is just simply wonderful. I was very moved when I heard that Harry wanted to continue having these awards, even though things have been so disruptive. But thank you for acknowledging your tutors. I must say the academics, in all the difficulties, have also, like you, had to brave a pretty difficult time, where we turned their homes into their offices, and they all had to switch into educational technology and all that comes with Zoom, and be able to still deliver the curriculum in the way they did. It's just simply a magnificent achievement, considering that none of us were very trained or prepared for this eventuality. So I'm delighted then that we can stop to say thank you. Harry Pierce mentioned these awards to me, and they mentioned them just this week at the University Council, where he sits as a councillor. And he mentioned that he was so pleased that there were so many nominations and how much he enjoyed working through these nominations, so that you and I can hear today the winners of the various categories. Students, let me end my brief words with also saying thank you to you for your resilience, for your patience. And things have not always been easy, have they? But you have been brave and full of fortitude, and you have helped and worked with the university, even though things have not been as we planned them to be. So thank you for your patience and for your forbearance. And as we pause today to celebrate good things, let's also, with hope in our heart, try to anticipate a better year and a better term as we wait for the next advice from government beyond the 17th of May. And then beyond that, we look to having all of you back on campus as soon as it's safe to do so. And God help us, let's hope we can have a wonderful new academic year very, very soon. Thank you so much, Harry, for having me at this event, and I'm delighted to be able to say a few words. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Pillay, for those very kind words. I'm always really grateful for the support that senior leaders here at Hope offer the Students' Union, so thank you. And thank you all again for attending this evening. I know there's been a few technical glitches, but you know, we move. We're in a virtual world now. So thank you, and it's really nice to read the comments as well that you're all putting, so we really appreciate it. So I wish you a very nice evening and have a great weekend, and thank you again. And hopefully we'll be able to play you out with a short clip from our very own British Sign Language choir. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Abby.
Hi, my name's Natasha. Hi, my name's Becky, and this is Dancing Queen.
Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go, where they play the right music, getting in the swing, you come to look for a place. Anybody could be that guy, and it's young and the music's high. With a big rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for that. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can fly, and live the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, dig the dancing queen. Don't it easy to turn it on, even burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anyone who do, you're in the mood for that. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, and live the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen.
And one last surprise, and hopefully third time lucky, I present to you Dr. John Bennett, our Director of Teaching and Learning.
Harry, shall I do the song?
If you can, John, please.
Did nobody get the dress code for this evening? There was an email that went around. I feel a little bit overdressed, I must say. I'm desperately trying to remember what I said in my very short video, and it is 8:10 and wine has been taken. But essentially, what I said was that these events are so important to the Hope community. My partner's sitting here with me. I don't want to embarrass her, but she said, she's been to a couple of Hope things, and she says, you know, the sense of community is palpable at our institution. And to be able to maintain that through this year and through the technical difficulties of this evening is just a credit to the warmth and the work and the willingness that all of us have shown. So I don't want to get too emotional, but great evening, really, really good evening. Thank you so much. And these mean so much because they come from you, the students, which is, after all, why we're all here. So before I collapse completely, and Blub, congratulations to Harry, congratulations to all the students that won, all the staff that won this evening, and thanks for a really, really good evening.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you. I actually had a lot of academics emailing me asking whether they needed to prepare a speech, an acceptance speech, and I thought, who's suggesting that they need to be preparing a selection speech? And it turned out to be John. So I think there's quite a couple of weird academics coming on this evening. As it says here again, really many thanks for attending this evening's ceremony, and congratulations to the winners, and congratulations to all of the nominations. We spent quite a lot of time actually really listing everyone who got nominated in each category, and that is available on our website, and we've also got some hard copies available, so when we do return back to campus, pop by my office and we'll ensure that you all get one. So thank you very much. I think let's have a virtual clap for everybody. Thank you.
Great night. Great night.